Bill Gerstenmaier, NASA Associate Administrator for Human Exploration and Operations. Bill, quite a light show to light up the pre-dawn skies here in Baikonur. Another expedition crew heading to the International Space Station, this time in the Express Lane. Your thoughts on the launch this morning?
I mean, it was absolutely amazing. Get to see the launch, to see the rocket start up, and to see the actual rocket rise, and then to feel the sound and feel the vibration on your body is just amazing. And to think that our crew member is on board that rocket along with two of his Russian comrades heading to the space station is just phenomenal. When you see that, it never gets old. It's a unique experience each time. And then I think about all the work that the engineering teams have put together, the ballistics folks have put together to make sure that this is exactly the right thing and the right time to go do this. And to see all that come together in this millisecond of launch activity and see that rocket rise off the pad is just exhilarating. And then to sit there and listen to the entire count through all the way through launch, listen to all the engine calls, listen to and get to see staging. We got to see it all the way through third stage ignition. Just absolutely phenomenal experience.
It's hard to believe that just a few hours ago the crew was walking out of their crew quarters in the Cosmonaut Hotel, and soon the station will double in size, just like that. What kind of a thought do you have about the testimony that this has to the sophistication of the human spaceflight capability?
Again, I think it's really amazing to see all this come together, and has been said before, you know, orbital mechanics just lined up exactly right today. You know, another day we might not be able to do it in the 4 orbits, but this particular launch time worked out for the 4 orbit activity, and to have that all work together is just phenomenal. To think, you know, in this short amount of time, in the 4 orbits, the crew will be at space station. So, you know, as Kirk said earlier, for the crew to watch and see this Soyuz coming at them and know in a matter of, you know, 4 orbits, five and so hours, the crew's going to be there. They're going to be opening the hatch and coming on board. That's truly unique, and that's neat. And that what the neat side of that for me is that it allows us to get samples to orbit faster, so we can take biological things that may have a finite shelf life. They can get loaded in the rocket and they can get delivered to station within a matter of hours, which is a new capability for the researchers. So not only is this intriguing from kind of an orbital mechanics standpoint, et cetera, it's also very advantageous potentially to the scientific community. So just a neat thing to see all this come together today, and it'll be great to see the hatch opening and see the crew actually on orbit.
Kirk Shireman, Deputy ISS Program Manager. Kirk, the laws of orbital mechanics all fell together for this pre-dawn launch to send a new crew to the International Space Station. Your thoughts as the Soyuz rocketed away?
It was a beautiful night, a very comfortable night here in Baikonur. Just a few minutes before the launch, the ISS was to fly overhead. Unfortunately, it was in eclipse, so we couldn't see it from the ground, but knew they were there. So that was exciting, and a magnificent launch. Night launches are always magnificent. So the crew is definitely ready to go. They have a lot of work ahead of them, and we're looking forward to having them on orbit. I just got word from on orbit that the crew on ISS was able to see the launch as well. So really a unique opportunity. It really takes a nighttime launch and in order for all those things to line up. So very special occasion tonight, and we'll look forward to the docking here in just a few hours.
The work ahead in a busy 5.5 months, it's been discussed before, but it just looks like a daunting 5.5 months, but a crew that's up to the task.
No doubt, you know, every crew that goes up these days is very, very busy. We expect these guys to do a tremendous amount of research. They have a very comprehensive research program. And then in addition, to make things more exciting, we're going to have a European ATV, a Japanese HTV, and hopefully an orbital flight before they come home. So lots of visiting vehicles and lots of research to do. And so we're looking forward to those guys being up there and being successful.